Bonjour and welcome to your daily message one card pull. Today I'm going to be using Les Vampire Oracle cards by Lucy Cavendish. I've reviewed this deck on my channel and there will be a link in the description box below if you're interested in checking out the cards or getting them for yourself. So what message do we need to hear for our highest good for today, please? Now I trust this message will find you when you need to hear it the most. Okay, so your card here is the past, a prison, bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. This is card 17. So let's have a look at the guidebook and gain full guidance on this. Miss Havisham is a character from Charles Dickens's most beautiful novel, Great Expectation. She's truly an vampiric creature who devours the young lives she encounters to avenge a great and devastating betrayal she experienced long ago in her treasured, nurtured past. For Miss Havisham was left at the altar, as they once said in the days of long ago, and her entire life is now a devotion, a frozen testament to that horrible, wounding moment. She's trained her one and only charge, a young woman, to devour the lives of the young men she encounters by having them fall in love with her and then leaving them again and again, gaining revenge for the old woman in her doom. Bitterness is a most terrible thing. Even those who claim they are healed often nurse a great grudge within themselves. Others claim that to forgive is to deny that they were ever wronged, but to refuse to forgive can create a bitter destiny like that of Miss Havisham. Each day she reminds herself of all her hurt and then forces her own personal bitterness and pain into hearts innocent and open. She wounds them with her warning without them having done her any harm. Beware those who are bitter, who have a special moment of hurt that they bring up to you over and over again. Be wary of those who speak ill of someone who has long been out of their life, who want you to inherit their burden. It is not yours to carry, and it is their choice to keep carrying the burden they complain of. We are reminded of people who wish to avenge family members for harm done in other generations, those who train the young and the innocent to carry a grudge and a hurt that they would otherwise be free of. We know that these creatures are more vampiric than any who would drink your life force once and move on. If you are one who was young and innocent, but who has been turned through guilt to a path of vengeance, be aware. You can feel compassion for the hurt someone has suffered without becoming them, without your life being consumed by an event you never experienced. The monstrous and dreadful selfishness of such humans is tragic, not only for those they infect with their bitterness, but for themselves, for all the long lives they live steeping in their own sour energy. Why have you received this card? We warn you now of the motives of another who insists on telling their tragic story to you over and over until you've lost part of your soul to them and wish to defend them. Heed our message. This is not your battle to fight, nor your story to live. You have your own path and you will have your own tragedies. Yes, you can support another with time, your care, and lend a hand. But they wish none of these things. They wish your full consumption by their story, and they will condemn you if you do not immerse yourself in their long past issue. Watch, and see if they wish you to reenact their issue. And if so, then beware, and do your best to leave your story and to distance yourself from this one, who will ask you to deny your own story and live out their own again and again, until you forget yourself and you become a shadow of who you were always intended to be. Do not make someone else's past your prison. So the blessing of this card is as follows. You now have a chance to free yourself from the sadness and misery of another and to set a wonderful example of how to live freely without bitterness and regret. So I hope you've enjoyed your daily message. I wish you a beautiful day and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.